I have a dream that one day every valley shall be exalted, every hill and mountain top shall be made low. The rough places will be made straight, and the glory of the Lord shall be revealed, and all flesh shall see it together. Thank you, Dr. Martin Luther King. Good morning and welcome to your spiritual sports segment on Rhema Gospel Radio. I'm CJ. Here we go. Oh, what a weekend for the National Football League as the divisional playoffs were played on the gridiron, and Tim Tebow and the Denver Broncos traveled to Foxborough to face off against the New England Patriots, and the Broncos defense was baptized by Tom Brady, and the Patriots led 35-7 at halftime. And in the second half, the Broncos slowed the Patriots down just a tad bit, but the Patriots took the Broncos to the cleaners and wiped them off the field 42-7 as Brady scorched the Broncos for an NFL tying record of 6 touchdowns for the first game. And in the second game, the Who Dat Nation and the New Orleans Saints played by the Bay against the San Francisco 49ers, and this game was tight and exciting throughout and went down to the wire as the Saints scored a touchdown and a 2-point conversion to lead 32-29 with a little more than a minute left in the game. But tight end Vernon Davis had the defining moment of his career and scored the winning touchdown and had the most receiving yards by a touchdown in the playoffs as the 49ers sent the Saints back to the Bayou 36-32. And in the third playoff matchup, the Houston Texans took their game on the road to battle the Baltimore Ravens, and the Texans trailed the Ravens going into halftime and just couldn't muster enough offense to overcome the Ravens, intercepting TJ Yates 3 times, and the Ravens sent the Texans back home with a 20-13 victory. In the final playoff game, the Green Bay Packers played with heavy hearts against the New York Football Giants as the entire team mourns the tragic passing of the offensive coordinator's son, and the Giants were aggressive early and caused early turnovers on the Packers and led 20-10 at halftime. And in the second half, the Giants continued to put together impressive drives and eventually dominated the Packers 37-20 to wrap up the divisional playoffs. And in NBA action, the Golden State Warriors got the best of the Detroit Pistons and hung on to win the game 99-91 as David Lee lifted the Warriors with 24 points. The Utah Jazz cruised past the Denver Nuggets 106-96 as Paul Millsap poured in 26 points and hauled in 12 rebounds. And the big fundamental had a solid game as Tim Duncan netted 24 points and grabbed 11 rebounds for the San Antonio Spurs as they had no problems with the Phoenix Suns and cruised to a win 102-91. And the players on scholarship in men's college basketball, 5th-ranked Ohio manhandled 8th-ranked Indiana 80-63 as Lenzel Smith Jr. led all scorers with 28 points. 5th-ranked Duke withstood a late charge by Clemson 73-66 as Andre Dawson led all scorers with 24 points off the bench. 11th-ranked Georgetown demolished St. John's 69-49 as Hollis Thompson paced the Hoyas with 20 points, and 21 Creighton simply befuddled Southern Illinois 90-71 as Doug McDermott was the high game scorer with 25 points, 11 rebounds, and notched his 1,000th career point as a Blue Jay. And in breaking news over the weekend, after a 2-year hiatus and the hottest coach on the market, Jeff Fisher has decided to become the next head coach for the St. Louis Rams, spurning the Miami Dolphins since the Rams already have in place a potential franchise quarterback in Sam Bradford, and currently no GM as Fisher wants some control over decisions. To have your company sponsor a sports segment, please email me at CJSports, that's CEEJAY, sports@gmail.com for more information. Be sure to follow me on Twitter and YouTube at CJ Sports, and make sure you download the new Rhema Gospel Radio app on your Android phone so you can have Rhema on the go. Stay tuned for more updates in your next spiritual sports segment where we sprinkle a little spirituality in your sports. I'm CJ. Be blessed and keep smiling because you look better when you do.